Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you're listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast. And most of you are listening are coming from the future. Hello, future listeners. What does it look like? Let me know. Do we have flying cars yet? Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, most of you know who Joy is. Most of you have seen Joy grown up. Most of you know what she's like at 15. And possibly past 15. And hopefully you've come here to know what she was like when she was a kid. So this podcast is for you because, also for people listening today, but this podcast shows you the gumption, the spirit she had when she was young. So if you haven't listened to the previous episode, listen to it before this one because it's a two-parter. Then come back to this one, okay? So Joy had parked the ship near a beach, and while Justin was awake and gone, and they don't know he's awake, but you know that. And basically she filled the deck of Bonny's Revenge with sand. Filled the freaking deck. So, and when he came back, he was all mad, and now he can't use the ship, and he was threatening her and, shouting at her and everything, and she wouldn't clean it up for like an hour. And now we see what this future heroine did to solve her problem. Ready, future people? Episode 88, Cleaning the Mess, Part 2. Joy's age, 3.5, told by the Red Dragon. It had taken Dragonfather hours to get Dragon Little to agree to clean the big mess she had made on Bonny's Revenge's deck. In the middle, he put his hand on his forehead and whispered to himself, "What is she going to be like when she's 15? Jeez." There was no doubt that he could not get her to do anything she did not want to do, even as a child, and there was no doubt that it was getting worse the older she got. But his threat to never go after another villain until the deck was clear of all the beach sand was finally received. Dragon Little started marching back towards the ship. Dragonfather walked behind her. "Here, take the broom." "I don't need it." She started climbing the rope ladder. "I'll stay here till you're finished," Dragonfather told her. He began to walk away, then he came back. "I'm leaving this broom just in case," he shouted as she was already on the deck. "Don't need it," she shouted back. Dragonfather walked away. Clearly he needed some time for himself to unclench his teeth. He did not see that Dragon Little busied herself with tying her legs to the ship's wheels with ropes. A noise made him look back. Bonny's Revenge was rising into the air. Dragon Little was piloting it instead of cleaning. "Joy!" He ran back as the ship soared high above him. "Get back here! Do not take the ship!" The ship soared higher, steered right, and angled back. In an instant, the ship turned upside down in a spin, quickly righting itself back up. All the sand on the ship fell downwards, back to the beach, some on top of Dragonfather's head and open mouth. He spat out the sand, then looked up and screamed, "Joy! Joy!" just as she made another run. More sand fell into his mouth. He spat it out again. Dragon Little, meanwhile, landed the ship next to him. She untied herself and ran to the deck to look at him. "There, it's clean. Let's go fight villains." Dragonfather took a deep breath, ready to yell. Then he stopped himself and shouted, "That was actually pretty good. Very smart, Joy." She nodded and waited for him as he climbed up the rope ladder. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags Joy Justin. So, future people, does that show you something about who Joy is, about the Joy you know, about, does that explain something about where Joy comes from? And, she was always like that. She had it from the beginning, right? That's what Justin says. in the first page of the first book, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into who Joy is. And tomorrow we'll take another look at how Joy has changed over the years, starting another series. So join us tomorrow for another slice of Joy's life. Have a great future. Enjoy your flying cows. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and a playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON, GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Harudek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more. So come back tomorrow.